Okay, even though I'm getting a message that my stream may be blocked because it belongs to someone else, like what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Uh, God, just fucking love YouTube. Now I'm saying fuck a lot, so I won't get a bunch of fucking ads on the front of this VOD because they don't like it when you say fuck a lot at the beginning of the video. Because if I'm not getting paid for fucking ads being put in front of my fucking VODs, then they can go fuck themselves. Okay, there we go. I should take care of that shit. Hey, JP. Yeah, I know the feeling. I've been kind of dragging it today. I got a cup of coffee to kind of help me keep my perkiness up, if you want to call it that. All right. So, we're going to talk about content creation. And it's important to know that this is just my opinion. Okay, there's no real facts to back up anything I'm about to say other than what I've experienced personally. But remember, this is just my opinion. There's nothing, there's no facts to back this up, but my personal experience. And I don't want to be known as a slop tuber, so that's the reason why I did this and put that up there. All right, let's go to display here. Real quick, we're going to play a couple videos, shorts, going over basically people who left or who said goodbye.
Linda,
Technoblade never dies!
You guys later.
Linda,
Technoblade never dies!
Well, it's because I got the video up pretty loud. Let me lower the desktop volume a little bit. All right, there we go. I'm gonna play this other one here.
Everyone is quitting YouTube. MatPat, who runs the Game Theorist channel, just announced that he's quitting YouTube forever after more than 13 years on the platform. He says that he's prioritized his work over his family for some time now, and he's at a point where him and his wife Steph are ready to retire and hand off the channel to someone else. And he's not the only one doing this. Tom Scott, a popular YouTuber with over 6 million subscribers, also shared that he's done with
JJ, I don't think Keemstar or Joe Rogan really care about VTubers.
Who has over 11 million, and Stampy Longhead, who has over 10 million subscribers. And despite MatPat's channel having one of the best years ever and earning over $1 million a year according to Social Blade, he thinks it's best to end his career on a high note rather than fading off into irrelevancy. Everyone is quitting YouTube. MatPat, who runs the Game Theorist channel...
Okay. And we have asmongold posting this on Twitter about his dad. He's taking a long hiatus to take care of his dad, which, no, good for him. Hopefully, from the way he makes it sound, it doesn't sound like it's something that's going to end up with a happy ending, if you get my meaning. But I do wish him the best and everything. Like I said before, I respect asmongold as a content creator and as a person. He doesn't seem to really purposely go out of his way to get involved in shit. He sees something, he just spouts his opinion, and it just explodes from there. What? It's because no YouTube and shit, you know. It's also because it doesn't really. OBS doesn't really like Twitter that much. And I'm just being honest. The more tabs I have open, and you know, with the situation that happened last night, it's easy to forget as a content creator the effect that you have on your community. Now, I'm not saying this happened because of the whole Cinder stuff. I think from talking to his friend last night for at least until about 2 o'clock in the morning, my time. There's a lot of other stuff that was going on, but it compounding when you get so tied up with a content creator as far as being a fan, it just like the straw that broke the camel's back. But thank God he's in the hospital and he's doing fine. But as a content creator myself, I tried to be very aware of my community and the people I interact with on Twitter and all that stuff, and to constantly, one, let people know I'm doing okay, because there's been people who are concerned about me and my mental health and all that stuff and my physical health, and it's reciprocated. I'm concerned about how you all are doing, how you are dealing with situations. Okay, as whether you're a power pup or what does Saba call her fan base? I don't know what Saba calls her fan base, but if you're a Saba fan, a Shy Lily fan, or whatever, you have to realize and know they care about you. Okay, they want you healthy. They want you to be doing good. And the same token, they kind of wish that you don't get so tied up with them that if something happens to them, you go to extremes. Okay. And that's just the truth, because believe it or not, even though I've only been a content creator going on 6 months, JJ, I do appreciate your passion and all that stuff about Cinder. I do. I'm being honest. I do. Okay. Uh, tell you what, we can talk about that tomorrow. All right, if you wish. Okay, because tomorrow's stream is about Cinder. All right, and I'm gonna have GVP gameplays on collabing with me. And we're gonna talk about Cinder. We're gonna watch some Cinder clips and all that stuff. But we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. Okay, buddy. But we're here talking about content creation. And if you wish, after I get done talking about content creation, we can get into that a little bit if you want, but not right now, okay? As a content creator, when I started doing this, and I was going to plan on the plan completely shifted from what I thought I was going to do. I thought I was going to do standalone videos. I didn't really think I'd be streaming. And when I started streaming, I liked streaming, but I was going to be yeah. GVP will be on here tomorrow. We'll be collabing tomorrow. I figured out how to do it, so we're doing it tomorrow. And I wanted to go into one direction, and then I started going to this other direction that I really didn't want to go into. I didn't want to become a drama tuber, if you know what I mean. I mean, sometimes I cover it, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I have a subject I just want to talk about, like right now. But the challenge for me as a content creator is thinking what is going to get people to tune in. What subjects should I cover? I always use the example of the Cinder stuff. If I put Cinder in the tags, I know people are going to tune in. All right, I know people are going to watch. But do I want to be the same as that other guy? That the only way I'm going to get views and all that stuff is to talk about Cinder all the time. No. Okay. That's why I asked Cinder's community if it's okay I do this, that, and other thing, because I respect their community immensely, or else I wouldn't have done what I did last night. Okay, I respect that community immensely. And I'll be honest, I respect all VTuber community. I mean, even the ones that try to get a rise out of me, and sometimes they succeed, sometimes they don't. But I respect the community because they're fans of a VTuber who, regardless to how I feel with their interactions with other VTubers, that I also kind of enjoy. I have admitted I like watching Shy Lily. Does that mean I'm not a supporter of the Cinder community? No. That means I like watching Shy Lily. I don't consider myself a fan of Shy Lily. I'm not part of her community or anything like that. But I enjoy watching her content. All right. There's like, I mean, put it this way, I'm willing to watch anybody because they put the work in. All right. Whether it's like, I mean, I will be in his stream right now. Right here. I would be in his stream right now because I enjoy his content. Well, actually, I'll probably be in Saba's stream, to be honest with you. But it's because I like her content and I enjoy it. It relaxes me, you know? It makes, I mean, I put it on one of my monitors and I'll go lay down in bed to relax, you know? Because my room's not that fucking big and I could clean house in about 40 minutes. So after I clean house, I kind of don't have nothing else to fucking do. So I'll watch Saba or I'll watch Hema or I'll put on a Iron Mouse VOD or a Nags VOD. I mean, something to relax. But I appreciate them because as being a content creator and thinking of ideas of how to entertain or inform or have a compelling subject, it's extremely difficult and it's also very stressful because you don't want to get booed out of the building, if I can use that adage. You don't want to be booed out of the building. You don't want to come to start a stream and have nobody there other than you. Okay, does it bother me a little bit when I see only one person there, and it's because I have my stream open on another computer so I can see if it's actually working right because fucking OBS. It bothers me a little bit. Okay, but I power through it by like, hey, I'm just gonna fucking talk. You know, I'm just gonna yap. And when someone comes in, hey, what you talking about? Oh, I'm talking about this. You know, I mean, my Minecraft streams are not my most popular streams, not by far. Okay, not even close. I think I get like 8 views, but I like doing them, so I'm gonna keep on doing them. I mean, part of being a content creator is doing stuff that you like to do. All right, I know you want to, you know, kind of cater to your audience too, but you also got to do stuff that you like to do. I mean, I like playing Golden Tee golf. I know nobody likes watching it. And that's the truth. I mean, my Golden Tee golf has 2 views on it. That's it. All right. But hey, it is what it is. I mean, I like doing it. And I may play it again on stream because, you know, for me, it's fun and it relaxes me. And I can pay attention to the chat and watch what they're saying and what they want to talk about. All right. As you know, when I tried to do standalone videos, when I was trying to do that, it was even more stressful because you got a script, you're going to have to make bullet points, then you're going to have to, or I need to get under this certain amount of time. I don't want a 4-hour video, or I'm going to have to edit it into 4 different standalone videos. And I got to be concise. I got to be clear. My voice has to sound a particular way. And all this is what's going through your head doing a standalone video. You know, I suck doing standalone videos. I know that. Okay. I sound very robotic. I sound like I sound like a high school teacher, to be honest with you, giving a lecture to a class. So I don't do it. Okay, there's multiple content creators that do that shit. I mean, if you look at the thumbnail I did, all those people on there at one time were very successful on YouTube, and there's some that are currently on there that are very successful on YouTube. I know I just got this YouTube open. All right, but it's one of those things. It's easy to bash a content creator. I don't like his content, or he's faking it. I mean, you probably all seen people talk about like Boogie 298, Ludwig, Asmongold, Tectone, Hassan Piker, Zentrea, Saba, Gura when she was active, Hololive, and VTubers in general, and commentary community, all that stuff. You've seen, hey, Lord Cat, you've seen people talk about them and how they talk about them. There's just nothing but disrespect, you know. Or they go after the people, hey, I like this, I like that. And in turn, you know, it just becomes a a drama fest. Okay, it's just people who want to fight with you or try to get a rise out of you. And to think, if you don't think content creators don't see that, you're wrong. They do. You know, they get, you know, a lot of you follow content creators, okay? Not just Cinder, but multiple content creators. They see your messages. They see how you interact with people. Don't kid yourself, they do. They may not read every single post coming that way. I mean, I get notifications all the time. All right. See, I mean, look, I get notifications all the time. People, you know, if my name's attached to it or I respond to a post, I see it. All right. So that kind of tells you when you respond to a post, like that one where I tagged everybody in it and everybody fucking freaked out because I tagged multiple tags people. It was kind of done on purpose. Hey, this is how your community reacts towards people. Maybe you should just say something. You know, I'm not saying they're going to. I'm not saying they're going to look at it. Hey, Bullocks, how you doing, buddy? It's okay. That's not something I should have up on the screen. And you got to be mindful of that because, you know, like I said, and it doesn't just apply to the VTubing community. It applies to all content creator community. You are a reflection on the person you're sub to, that you follow, all that stuff. The way you behave, people are going to think that's how that content creator behaves. All right. It's why I like, and I say this, I'm a fan of the Cinder community because the way they have treated me. I mean, at first they were hostile because I cover Cinder and the drama, but they realized I was not attacking them or really Cinder. I was looking for facts. I wasn't being a slop YouTuber. At least that's how I hope I portrayed myself. You know? Yeah, JP, you're one of the good ones. I got a very good community growing here. And I got 68 subscribers. I'm 2 subscribers away from 70. Hey, hell like that. What was that? 32 subscribers from 100. Hey, we're on a roll here. But like I said, if someone, if there's I'm not saying, like, if I reply to Matricon, I am, I am not, I'm not expecting her to read it. All right. I mean, sometimes they react, sometimes they don't, but it's just you're interacting with them just to say, hey, I appreciate it. But it's, a lot of things like people don't understand as far as as fans or whatever is that you are a reflection upon the talent you follow. Okay, I'm sure there are people that follow multiple YouTubers or multiple content creators that don't get along with each other. All right. The surprise was me being a mod, but it's okay to be here. Yeah. I'll be honest. The mods I have, Clankers, uh, Cosmo, who uses multiple screen names, multiple handles, and JP. The reason I picked them is because one, they follow my rules, and two, they know very well what I want out of my chat. They read my chat rules, and it wasn't like, "Hey, you've been to my stream once. Oh, you're a mod." No, they came to my streams a couple of times, and that's the reason why they became mods. It was more than twice. I think, like with JP, I think he showed up to my streams probably like 10 times before I made him a mod. I have to know that you're going to represent me very well. Okay, not just I'm not going to make you a mod because you just come to my stream. As simple as that. Besides, I had to keep it all in Brazil. Two of my mods are in Brazil, so it's kind of an inside joke going on right now. But I know I'm just scrolling through Twitter here, but the only way that indie VTuber is going to change, it needs to get rid of the problem with that, JJ. It started because of idol culture. It's ingrained into the VTuber mindset. You know, it's a lot of people see it. It's based on idol culture. And excuse me for a minute, I gotta follow somebody. And and it's not going away as long as they don't do exactly the idol culture. But I was talking. Let me go back up here. Okay, I don't know if you can see that where my pointer mouse is. Okay, at one time he had a quarter of a million subs, believe it or not, and he lost it all because controversy. He was a VTuber and he lost it all. All right, because he got into this controversy, or controversy happened to the group that he was involved with, and now it will be very easy to quit. Yeah. What really? What are you talking about, JP? You talking about Hama or about agriculture? I mean, y'all got to remember, VTubing basically started in Japan. Okay, and it was going, if I remember correctly, at least 3 years before it came over to the West, as far as like exploding in the West. All right. So Japan, the Yago wanted to have an idol group, and that's what you want to do. And so he created Cover Corp to create an idol group. And he accidentally got into VTubing, and it exploded. So, depending on your point of view of things, okay, Hololive is trying to do that now, but I don't think it's going to work. I think it's turning around to bite them in the ass, really. Eventually, I think probably going to take another year and a half for them to realize, hey, we need to let them. They need to stream more, because if they stream, we have more. We sell more tickets. We get more merch sold, all that stuff. All right, we gotta let them be who they are online, and not do things to curtail that interaction with people, because the content creators, the way that people get even as an indie or as a regular content creator, the only reason they go to conventions, one, most of it's paid for. Okay, it's not really coming out of their pocket. Some get appearance fees. I mean, even people like that, like Ludwig, Keemstar, Boogie, Tectone, Osmongold, Hassan Piker, Zendrea, all them, I mean, these large names that have these massive following, they'll get paid an appearance fee to go to a convention. Those meet and greets, they get paid to do those meet and greets. It's not, they don't pay the convention to do it. The convention pays them to do it. All right. Most of the time. Not all the time. Most of the time they get paid. And unless they are with a shady corporation that fucks them over big time and keeps the money for themselves and steals from charity and shit. Yeah, I'm not bitter about that at all. But it's as a content creator, I mean, I use Twitter. I go to this For You stuff. If I really don't have a topic to talk about, I'll go there, and I can find topics to talk about. I try to stay away from like politics. I mean, even though I did talk about it a little bit last night, politics, religion, all that. I try to stay away from that, because I don't want to be known as the guy who talks about politics. I don't want to be known as the guy who talks about religious issues or social issues. And I just don't want to be that guy. All right. I mean, if you look at what I either post or repost on Twitter, you can see I don't really post about politics or anything like that. Social issues. I'll go a little crazy when someone does something to a kid, but I think that's normal. I mean, the guy who took the hat and the crazy lady that took the baseball. Yeah, I'm gonna say something, because that, to me, that's just fucked up. But as you can see, I mean, a lot of it's reposts. Most of it's VTubers. And it's not political, and I don't talk about politics or any of that on my streams. It's very rare that I will talk about that stuff, because I don't want to be that guy. To be bluntly, I don't want to be him. That's the truth. I don't want to be him. I don't want you guys not to trust me. That's about the worst thing in the world. I mean, let's be honest. I could do what he does, and I would have a lot more subs right now. I would have a lot more subs. I mean, look at that. I would have a lot more subs right now. I could probably be at 500 subs right now if I do the shit that he does. I mean, and I've talked about him. Okay. It's no secret I don't particularly like him. I don't like his content. I mean, when I say I don't like him, I'm not talking about him as a person. It's about how he approaches his content. All right. I just realized every single one of his pictures, he's got his mouth open. I'm just like, oh, really? But I, 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 I don't want to be him. Okay. And I could get the same amount of views. And in some cases, I was like that one. I got more views than he does on certain videos. Okay, and it. I want you to people to tune in consistently because hey, it's me, and you want to hear what I have to say, all that stuff, which adds a little bit more stress to me, and I'm trying to be very aware how I present myself to you all as a content creator. Same thing, all the other content creators, whether you like them or not. I know people don't like Tectone, Asmongold, Hassan Piker. There's people who don't like Zen. There's people who don't like Iron Mouse. All this stuff because they think they're being disingenuous. All right, and if you believe that is true, no, fine. Okay, don't watch them. Yeah, 6 people. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with 6 people watching. No, it's cool. I mean, I wish there was the only way indie VTubers. Okay, we did. Because Hannah doesn't do the right thing when he could. Yeah. I can agree with that. Yeah, he wants clout. He wants to be noticed by the Asmongolds and the Tectone. He wants his videos played by them. No, I mean, and I'm sure if he's honest, he will say, yes, that's what I want. I want their attention, so it will increase my sub count, all that stuff. It's nothing. I can't really say that's a bad thing because I would do it too. Go to a larger content creator, say, hey, can we collab? All that stuff. Or can you mention my channel? All that. That's part of being a content creator. That's kind of how you grow, I mean, it's like people are sure, hey, the 6 people watching. Tomorrow, I'm collabing with GVP Gameplays. It's going to be my very first collab. It's probably going to be scuffed as hell. Now, okay. GVP. Yeah, there it is. He's got 617 subscribers. He's not technically, he is a larger content creator than me. I'm just saying, it's the truth. And one, I've watched numerous videos of his. Okay. I respect him. Okay. He admits his biases. I don't consider him a slop tuber. Okay. He's interested in getting the truth. Because I won't collab with a slop tuber. I won't. Ever. Now, not saying I wouldn't debate one, but I wouldn't go out of my way to collab with one. All right. And he's nice enough to come to a much smaller content creator's channel and collab with them. Cool. Yeah, I agree with that. He is a good guy because he could have just said no. It's like I approached him today in his chat, which I probably shouldn't do, but he doesn't mind, and asked if I could do a interview show with him. I know, just to show you, he's got a little over 1,000 subscribers. And he also streams on Twitch. I don't know how many people stream he gets on Twitch, or how many is sub to him, because I don't really pay attention to Twitch. Just being honest, I don't pay attention to Twitch at all. But it's, and he's gracious enough to say yes. Does that mean I may get a few more subs because I have him on my channel? You know, it's, and he knows what I'm doing. I'm trying to grow. You know, it's all about who's willing to collab with me, and I just didn't go. We've been very aware of each other for 3 months. All right, and that's why I tell people, go subscribe to him. He's a good guy. He's fun. He's chill. He's funny, and he's very informative. He's got interesting takes on stuff. He talks about a lot of things that I don't, because I just don't want to talk about him. So, you know, most of his stuff is gameplay. Not most of it, all of it. He'll be playing a game like I do when, like, I'm playing Minecraft. I'll be talking about other things than what I'm doing in Minecraft. That's what he does. Okay, and he loves interacting with his chat, because he's the one that kind of taught me how to interact with my chat. So, like I said, I'll leave. I left it up there long enough for y'all to kind of see his name. I'm telling you, go subscribe to him, and then watch his content. Okay, that's actually the more important thing than actually subscribe. Watch his content, get his views up. Like I said, he at one time he had 250,000 subs, and something happened which he doesn't want to talk about, which I respect. He had to start all over again. All right, put it this way: Peppa with Face Connect knows who he is. So that kind of tells you where he came from. All right. But she's done streaming, or so she'll still be up there. So when it comes to content creation, the important thing I've learned is something that, asmongold, tectone, and a lot of people who stream or do content creation, I make sure I take time off. 2 days. There's 2 days where I'm barely interacting online, as like on not on really any social media. I may have Twitter up. I have YouTube open playing videos, because where do you think all these cowboy stories are coming from? Okay, and they relax me. I mean, it's like where the Minecraft videos. I mean, they relax me. I like watching them. I enjoy them. All that stuff. And it still pisses me off that she gets top billing. The only thing she does in that fucking video is go meow meow meow. Why does she have top billing? Okay, I'm not going into that again. I'm just the way he is. It's and you stress. I've there that time about 3 weeks ago when I streamed for 6 days, 6 days straight. I was stressed out by the end. I was totally stressed because I was mentally tired, and you start fucking up. That's the reason why I make sure I take 2 days off. To keep my mental health. I mean, and I want also to, I do not want to get an ego. Okay. And that's the other danger of being a content creator, is ego, which I talked a little bit about during yesterday's stream. Ego, there's nothing wrong with having an ego, but when you start believing your own hype, that's dangerous, because you act like you could do no wrong. We've seen numerous content creators do that. Numerous. you know, and something happens, a drama comes out where whether they're either directly involved or it's one of their friends or something, and it just almost completely destroys them. In some cases, it totally destroys their career. So, because they start believing no one, I can't be touched. Well, yeah, you can. So it doesn't take very much, really. In fact, it doesn't even have to be true. Now, I honestly believe there's only one content creator that rode that wave and came out okay. It's just because how many subs he lost, which is Mr. Beast and all that shit that happened with him about a year ago. And that's basically the origin of slop tubers came from. Because everybody was talking about it, just spreading misinformation about the guy. And he came out of that fine. Because he didn't say nothing, I think, until after the internal investigation was done. Then he spoke. So he probably will be the only one that can ride that out after, and because it was the narrative, like with Cinder, the narrative, it took about 2 to 3 months for the narrative to change, really, for people to start questioning things, because things started not to add up. Because the first reaction is always the worst reaction, because when a content creator, especially if they're a large content creator gets into some kind of drama, somebody says this about them and somebody says that about them, everybody's going to automatically believe it because, you want to tear people off a pedestal. And then it comes out, when it comes out, people are going, oh yeah, he's a son of a bitch, he's an asshole, that stupid motherfucker, I hope he burns in hell. That's kind of what happened to Mr. Beast. All right. And then the truth comes out. The people fucking lied. The dog pack fucking lied. And when people start pointing out, hey, he's kind of right about this, but the way he put it out there, it not even fucking close to the truth. Did Mr. Beast make mistakes? Did Cinder make mistakes? Did other content creators who got caught up in controversies make mistakes? Yes. Don't lie to yourself. Yes, they did. No matter who they are, if they didn't make a mistake, they wouldn't be caught in a controversy. Whether it be trusting the wrong people or not being aware of certain laws or certain things they had to do in order to do a video. As long as they didn't really do anything illegal knowingly, or actually go out of their way to hurt somebody, which in most cases, that's kind of the truth. They didn't go out of the way to hurt people. It just sort of happened because it was totally unintentional. So, as content creators, because you become... let me find one here. Let's go to Lagudo. He's a large YouTuber, a Minecraft YouTuber. Yeah, he may only have 700,000 subscribers, but in the Minecraft YouTube sphere, he has a big name. Forge Labs would be another one, or Luke the Notable, who I think is around 12 to 13 million subscribers. Okay. if they get into a controversy, you know, depending on what it is, they'll be okay, you know, or they're done. Especially in the Minecraft thing, with all the controversies that happen in the Minecraft area of YouTube, you got to be fucking careful. Yes, because mistakes are human. It's what makes us human. Well said. Way to go. Well, totally approve of that statement. Nobody's fucking perfect. There was only one perfect person on this planet. And I've said this before. And he died for our sins. Whether that offends you or not, I'm not sorry for saying it. That's pretty much as close as you're going to hear me talk about religion. Because that's what I believe. So, nobody on this platform, the platform itself, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, aren't perfect. Not even fucking close. I mean, I like, for YouTube, this is the example I'll use for YouTube. His channel's still up. I don't fun. He is a convicted pedophile. A convicted producer of child porn. That's the only reason I can say that. He's been convicted of those things. But his content is still up. Why is it still up? This is the problem with YouTube. I shouldn't be able. Well, when I clicked on the search, when I click on his channel, it's no longer available. I shouldn't be. His victims shouldn't come here and see any of this stuff, and that's YouTube's fault. You can point to Twitch on how they implement their terms of service. A lot of people say Twitch is anti-Semitic. And content creators have to deal with that, you know? Either you speak out about it and, you know, kind of risk losing your channel or being able to stream on those platforms, or stay quiet. That's your two options. The way I look at it, everybody goes after Mr. Beast, but there's a bigger fucking problem, people. There's a much bigger fucking problem. Okay? This shouldn't be here at all. And I'm streaming on the platform is doing that. All right? Now, it's not to say I approve of it. In fact, you know, I make videos where I have constantly going on Twitter and going after YouTube about it, that I approve of that behavior that YouTube is doing. Okay. But as compared to Twitch, and this is one of the reasons why I don't stream on Twitch, is because they have people on that platform that knowingly entice people to commit violent acts against another segment of society based on religion or politics. And they don't do anything about it. With Kick, Kick is real simple. The home of nuisance streamers. That's Kick. What happened about what? Bullocks. You have to get. I not always pay attention to chat. You're going to have to give me some context to that message, and I'll go over it. But it's part of the reasons why I don't stream on Kick and Twitch, because I find they're platforming people who do these things, like with Kick, go to another country and completely shit on that culture. Fuck you, I'm not streaming on your platform. Yeah, I only got like 68 subscribers. I'm sure they're very upset I'm not streaming on their platform. You know? It's like with Twitch. I'm sure they don't fucking care that I'm not streaming on their platform. You know? I'm asking JP what happened as he said not again. Oh, okay. Don't tell me something else has happened. But I tied my boat to YouTube because YouTube is the largest platform. It's more well known than Twitch and Kick. Their cut is a little obscene when and if I ever get to the point where I can get super chats and get monetized, which no, good luck with that. I think JP had to go someplace. And he'd probably be back when he gets done dealing with his personal stuff. I don't know. But he has to go take care of something personal, and he will be back. Just see, I know. I'm sorry, JP. I had to use an example of platforms. Okay. But since I do stream on YouTube, I kind of have that. Is this misconception that some people have about content creators on platforms that they approve of what the platform does. A lot of content creators don't approve what YouTube does. A lot of streamers on Twitch don't approve what Twitch does. Same with the people who stream on Kick. A lot of them don't approve of what Kick does. Now, to Kick's credit, and I will say this, as soon as they find a nuisance streamer, they ban them. There is no 3 strikes you're out thing. You're a nuisance streamer, you making our platform look bad, you're done. And there's no coming back from that. Okay, you can thank Johnny Somali for that one. But the other 2 platforms are very... Hell, if I sit here, put it this way. If I was to play this video, I would get a copyright strike. Automatically. Or I'd be told to edit my video. Okay? Which, like, earlier during, like, the waiting room thing, I did play copyright music at the very beginning of that. But I will, as soon as the stream is done, once it gets done being compiled, I'll remove it. So I won't get a copyright strike. I didn't show the video, I just played the music. I learned it. I learned that trick. But let's play it. I don't want to play that. No, here, we'll play this.
I never meant to call you out.
All right. Okay, that's pretty low. And I'm going to... Sorry, guys. I'm going to talk over it.
Oh, sweetheart, please don't...
Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let me look at the playlist real fast. I'm good for a while. But we, as content creators, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And it's very easy to fall into... Okay, I gotta take my headphones off because I can't talk and listen to the music at the same time. Alright. Just work with me here. Okay. As content creators, we put a lot of pressure on ourselves. Hey, Clankers, how you doing, buddy? because
that we'd get married when we both got older.
we have to look at
I'd never
everything.
heard those words before. You made me
I
long
mean,
for
our
something
presentation,
more, but then
our
she tried to
ideas,
steal your
how
love.
we're interacting with our community,
What's with
uh, all that stuff. We got to be very aware of it, or we end up getting ourselves into drama. When I was talking about the center stuff, it's strictly business. When talking to a vendor, it's strictly business. You don't, go into tea, quote unquote. And I just got Tiger removed from YouTube for how. Yeah. We'll talk about that tomorrow, JJ. The Tyga and Nux thing, yeah, that's a perfect example. I mean, Tyga got a hate campaign amplified because Nux didn't do his due diligence, and quite frankly doesn't feel sorry about it at all. And he still gets hate. Nux gets hate today. Tyga gets called horrendous things until he got people learn how to have those things blocked in his chat, so people can't say that to him anymore. It's one of those things where you got to be very careful how you interact with people from your community. It's like when I talked to someone last night, I told that conversation is private. I'm not going to talk about what we said, and I was kind of careful about how I said things, just to be honest, because I don't want anything I said during that conversation to be misinterpreted. All right. And that type of situation or what was going on last night was very unique. My name is out there. Some people are comfortable talking to me, and last night I was willing to do that. Okay. Yeah, that's true, JJ. You gotta be as me being a content creator, part of me is also thinking like a business person. Because when I have to start thinking like that, the larger I get, the more I have to be careful. Because there's going to be people, as soon as I hit probably about 200 subs, there are going to be people, one, that are going to try to hack my YouTube channel. And I've done everything I possibly can to prevent that. Two, try to, catfish me. That'd be another way to put it. Try to catfish me get me into certain types of drama. I'm aware of that's what people are going to try to do that. And there's going to be people who are going to try to con me. Hey, we're going to pay you $5,000 to promote this product. Don't get paid. And the product is suspicious. I'm aware as a content creator, that's most likely going to happen. Okay, that's when yes, to a certain size, you need to get a reputable manager and people to help you. So, to avoid those situations as much as you possibly can. Oh, what the fuck happened now? Oh, it's just buffering. But, isn't? What the fuck's going on with this thing? Right. Yeah. For some reason, it's acting like... Okay, hold on. Let me see. Something's running in the background that's causing this thing to lag. Let me take a quick look here. Let me see what programs I got running in the background that's causing a problem, so I can try to get rid of the lag. Because I shouldn't have anything open. Fuck. What? Alright, let's get rid of you. What else do I have? Rendering. Okay. Don't need that. I don't need you either. I'm sorry, guys. Earlier today, I restarted my computer because I got a fucking update. And usually before, I usually go through here and get rid of unessential programs running, which causes this lag that's going on right now. And I'm trying to take care of it right now. Stop it. But you know, this is one of the things as content creators we gotta deal with. It's I don't need that money. We kind of have to be mindful of, because it's causing lag. Stuff is causing lag. All that stuff. Where are you? I know. I just saw you. They're like a fucking fish just trying to get away from me. Where are you? I don't think she's running. He keeps disappearing. There you are. Hopefully that helps. Okay, get that done. You know you don't need it. Why is it before? I don't know why he's doing this shit. I can't change the bit rate or anything like that. At least I don't know how yet. I don't know how to look at... I guess I can... No, I can leave this open. I didn't want to minimize that because it just minimized everything. Maybe this one help. I may the only thing I could think of is turning off my other computer. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna turn off my other computer and see if that helps with the lag. Get a little bit more bandwidth going or something like that. Alright. And I completely lost track of what I was saying. Oh, that's wonderful. Alright, and just let it roll. Can't do anything. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's do this for right now. Alright, we'll do that. Maybe that will help with the lag. Let me get chat back up so I can see you. It's like something that's just dragging it down for some reason. Yeah, that's part of being a content creator. You gotta deal with this bullshit. Oh, but in fact, we're going to do this. We're going to go to Twitter, where we won't have videos playing. Maybe that will help. I mean, as long as it keeps streaming, I'm fine. But, okay, 1 second. I got a message. Let me see. All right. Okay. As you know, when I get DM on Twitter, I don't show it. So, and yeah, okay, we could kind of talk about what you guys want to talk about. All that stuff. All right. I mean, if there's just something you want me to talk about, I'm more happy to. I kind of just kind of asked all the Cinder talk. We kind of hold off till tomorrow when I'm collabing with GVP gameplays, because tomorrow's stream is all about Cinder, and I'm trying, and when we're doing that stream, it's all about discovering who Cinder was as a content creator, as a streamer, and playing some popular clips from her, all that stuff. That's not real necessarily going over the drama. It's probably going to happen at the beginning when I'm first talking to GVP, Mr. Gameplays. People need to come up with names that was easy for me to say. We'll probably talk a little bit about the drama at the very, very beginning. Then we're going to transition into, if you want to put it this way, celebrating Cinder. Okay. And I'm mostly doing this for you all because of September. And I want, to give back a little bit to her community. Who do we have left? Is anybody still here? Going into my little doohickey, I got two. And one of them isn't me because I turned off my other computer. I mean, you guys still experience buffering, or I should still be streaming. That's why I just fucking can't. I can't deal with it. I gotta have the other one up. But to touch on some things I went over yesterday when I was talking about Queen of VTubing. It's the titles like that put pressure on people unnecessarily. Okay. And also, people start believing those titles, that all the responsibility comes with. I mean, look at Iron Mouse. V Shoujo used her popularity, all that, against her. It's kind of what happens. They used it. V Shoujo used Iron Mouse's popularity against her, saying if she leaves V Shoujo, everybody will be out of a job. And that put pressure on her to stay part of an organization that she didn't want to be part of anymore. And initially didn't want to be a part of at all. It's because her friends were joining and all this stuff that, she joined. And that's what happens when you start putting labels on content creators. I mean, I don't know how Shy Lily feels about being called the queen of the indies. Quite frankly, I don't care. Or even if you put a label on like sexy hellhound or no demon queen, and that's going to be applied to everybody. Hey, you're back. Sorry, this shit just went sideways here a little bit. It's OBS being a bitch. Yeah, I even checked for an update before now it's excellent. Okay. Fucking OBS. But it's all about putting labels on content creators. It depends. It affects them. It's like if I becomes like, hey, the label that he can be trusted, I'm fine with. Don't ever call me the most trusted YouTuber on the platform, because I'll look at you and say, I'm not fucking Onision, so no thank you. Yeah, those who don't know who Onision is, just fucking look it up. I'm never going to do a video about him. But it's just, people love to put labels on people. I get it why people do it, to kind of like, hey, this is what I think of you. I mean, even the label of asshole, maybe kind of be like, hey, I know I'm an asshole. So, but I mean, and yes, your mental health as a content creator is affected quite a bit. I love Peppa. I love Peppa. Peppa. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed, except it does with restricted mode enabled. I love Peppa. I have to go back to sleep, so good night. I hope the stream does well. Oh, thank you. You can watch the rest of it. I'm probably gonna be streaming for a little bit for a while. I may even play a game. This I don't really want to go to YouTube because I'm afraid of what the fuck's gonna happen. Just be careful. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna play a game. Where's my game controller? Yeah, I'm just dropping fucking money all over the place. Hey, good night, JP. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. You take care of yourself. Both of you, take care of yourself. All right. Let's get a Golden Tee Golf Club. I know people love watching me play golf, but hey, what are you going to do? I like the game. And it kind of means I'm not online right at the moment, but have Twitter up. But I can have Twitter up on my other computer. So if people message me, I can take a see it. I wonder if the PNG is going to work during the Golden Tee Golf. God, I fucking hate that. Here's the bad thing. For me to play this, I need to have my glasses on. Oh, thank God. I got the music turned off. All right. Let's go to options and... Oh, no, fuck. Turn that off. Let's put it down to 3. So we don't have it too loud. Okay. All right. Yes. No, we're going to start with bowling. I like bowling. It chills me out. see, like a game like this, I can still play. And be able to pay attention to chat at the same time. There we go. So, and I can, I don't necessarily have to pay attention to the game that much. I fucked that up. But, this games like this kind of like relaxes my nerves. Not that I'm all that stressed out or anything like that. It's more along the lines that it opens my mind up to, hey, I can talk about this subject next week. This is how I get ideas. There we go. It's either this or play Minecraft, and I'm not on the right computer to play Minecraft. Oh, you suck. I think I need a really. Oh, there we go. It's the first time I ever did that. I mean, it's like here I'm more willing to talk about certain subjects I'm not usually. You suck. Then if during my compared to my normal streams. Because I know I'm not really looking at Twitter or anything like that. And I can let my mind wander. Oh, come on. It's like, Twitter, most social media annoys me. Because, all they post is negative shit all the time. It's like, I'm tired of seeing negative shit. And you got people who are trying to basically start a race war. Oh, fuck you. And I don't need to see about that lady still in the baseball all the fucking time. I said my piece about it. And that, to me, that's the end of it. And then there's, now, of course, there's politics. Cool! I get to put my initials in. Let's play a different one. I actually practiced this one last night. I wonder if I can do a collab with somebody. Way back when, you were able to play online with this and have like a multi. I thought I turned the music off. All right. I thought I turned the music off. Actually.
Picture perfect. Hey, that's a ringer.
The music annoys me. It's like I really don't want to fucking listen to it.
That's a beauty shot. 40. Last puck.
Last puck, eh?
I think I kind of screwed that up. Yeah, I did.
Oh, hey, very nice, eh?
But I mean, if we're going to talk politics, I'm willing to talk about the economy, you know, and how it's affecting people.
Picture perfect.
You know, and I said last night I did vote for Trump because I didn't want 4 more years of the same bullshit, especially from somebody who was already making an excuse of I couldn't do nothing because I was the vice president. It's like, come on. You know, you're basically saying you're an ineffectual vice president. That means you're going to be an ineffectual president. That's kind of how I looked at it. Now, whether people agree or disagree with me, that's fine. But that was my reason for it. You know.
20. Last puck.
For voting the way I did. It's not because I like Trump. I'm being honest. I don't particularly like the man.
40.
Last puck, eh?
It's just the way I feel. It's like I don't like the man, but I recognize the fact just because I don't like him doesn't mean he's not going to be able to get done what needs to be done, and he's trying to, and he's getting so much oppositions to the things that he's trying to implement. I mean, let's look at immigration real fast. You know, okay.
Hey, that's a ringer.
People who come to this country legally are not called illegal immigrants. All right, it's in the name, you know, illegal immigrants. They broke the law, so they don't get to stay. You know, if someone breaks a law in another country, they're not welcomed here. If you break the law in this country, you're not welcomed in other countries. You know?
Picture perfect.
If you break the law in America, you can't go to Japan. You know, if you're a convicted felon, Japan won't let you come in.
That's a beauty shot.
You know?
Congratulations. Double shot.
I'm gonna do that. Let's play golf. And I'll play better this time. No. Stop with the damn music already, please. Oh god, that music is so fucking annoying. Yeah, as soon as I played golf, everybody left. All right. Okay. But you know, if you come to the country illegally, you already broke the law. You know. I fucked up. Maybe I'll get par.
Golf for 1. Trying
And
for par.
people are saying that these people should be able to stay. And there was this video on X from someone that spent 10 years trying to come to this country legally. And they were fucking pissed because they bust their ass to do it the right way. All of a sudden, people are saying, oh, no, they should stay. It's like, I spend tens of thousands of dollars to come to this country the right way, but these people literally break the law to get into this country, and you're going to give them a pass? And quite frankly, is what I said. I mean, the most angriest person I ever talked to about immigration was a Cuban that did it the right way. It pissed him off so bad. He was so angry. Because he's like, I came to this country the right way, and all these people are just going to just waltz in here. I didn't hit it that hard.
Golf for 1. Trying for par.
Do a back swing. Not that hard. Oh, fuck me.
Golf for 1. Trying for bogey.
But it's one of those things. It's like if you want to see someone who's pissed off
Golf for 1 to hit.
about illegal immigrants, you talk to someone who's came to this country the right way. They're pissed because they made a serious effort to respect the laws of this country and to
Golf for 1. Trying for birdie.
To do it the right way. And these people are just waltzing in here, and being treated like lords and kings and all that stuff, using up resources that they don't contribute to. Now, these are people. I'm talking. This is what I'm getting from people who came to this country the right way, and this is why they're angry.
A good firm tee shot.
Okay, they're seeing it as like, why should you get a pass where everybody else had to work for it? I mean, just to be honest, the money they spent on getting into this country illegally, they could have spent on coming to this country illegally. You know? And, you know, people are upset about when someone says secure the borders.
Golf for 1 is up.
People get upset. What they don't understand is what secure the borders mean is to prevent people just moving willy-nilly across the borders, doing whatever they want. Transportation of illegal drugs, transportation of children in and out of this country. And people are upset when someone says, I want the border secure. They're being called racist and all this stuff. No, I want to protect both sides of the border. You know? I don't want people to be human trafficked out of this country or into this country. It's kind of like, just look at some, I mean, I think there recently was a story. Where, okay. What the fuck? All right. What's going on with OBS tonight? I don't get it. Why does it give me so many fucking problems? All right. All right. All right. Don't ask me what's going on. I'm just doing the best I can. OBS is just wanting to be a bitch tonight for some reason. Maybe it's because I was talking about immigration. You know, it's just like, do it the right way, dude. Just do it the right way. Mm.
Call for one. Trying
Fucking
for
doing it
par.
again. What's okay? It's really lagging behind. Why is it doing this? I mean, this game shouldn't be taking that many resources.
Call for one on T.
All right. Trying to figure out what's going on here. Bear with me for a minute. Why is my P? Oh, that's the reason, because I don't have that right going on right now. Fuck me. Trying to figure out why the bit rate just keeps dropping. What I did is shut down OBS and just restarted it. I gotta go to do old man stuff. So enjoy this.
To the town of Aquafria rode a stranger one fine day. While he spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, clearly looking all around. He's an outlaw, roots and running, came a whisper from each lip, and he's here to do some business with a big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Texas Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was a vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the notches on his pistol numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was an Arizona ranger, wouldn't be too long in town. He was here to take an outlaw back, alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter, he was after Texas Red. Texas Red better run. Wasn't long before his story was relayed to Texas Red. But the outlaw didn't worry, men that tried before were dead. 20 men had tried to take him, 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with that big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. Now the morning passed so
What the hell is
quickly.
going on with this thing? It's like when...
Passed so quickly. It
Is
was
this even... Okay, that's working right.
time for them to meet.
Okay.
It was 20 past 11 when
Well, I'm the only one here. We're going to see if we can fix OBS. How to fix bitrate. Alright, let's see what that says. Go to setting, output change bitrate under stream, under the stream. Okay, go to settings. Settings. And output. Video bitrate. So if we change it slightly underneath there, all right, apply. That's supposedly will fix things. Let's try that too. Apply. All right, let's see if that fixes things. All right, let's see.
when
If
they
I'm
walked out in the street. Folks were watching from the windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome ranger was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 20 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the ranger is still talked about today.
Sorry, I'm trying to get rid of this whole lag issue.
And the ranger's aim was deadly, with that big iron on his hip. Wait, what? Big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. was over in a moment, and the folks had gathered round. There before them lay the body of the outlaw on the ground. He did. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip. Made one fatal slip when he tried to match the ranger with that big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip.
Let's see. Did that fix it?
Big iron. When he tried to match the ranger with that big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. You never, listen, you never challenge the big iron. Big iron.
Yeah, I am playing with stuff so I can see if I can finally get this shit fixed, so it's not gonna fuck up my stream. I got a feeling it's somewhat. What was that?
Tragedy. See the consequences. It was your decision. Submit to me, my mission. Praise me. I'll take you to my new nirvana. You got what you wanted. Blood runs on me, come alive, and now
Oh, let's see. It's like there's too many devices connected. I don't know what's going on. Six devices? Okay, there's 3 here. What's that? Jesus Christ, this is horrible. Don't know what's going on. I'm gonna have to disconnect some people. Oh, dear God. What the fuck?
Nirvana, you got what you wanted.
What the hell's going on? I'm just have to disconnect some people. Just tough shit.
Silly me, I guess I lost control. Out of mind, out of body. Nobody knows what's in my soul.
I don't know. All right. Have an internet issue. Lovely. All right. Okay. All right. Let's see.
Nanny, you can call me Nanny. Dear, I'm here just
What the? No, no, the video's just
to say
buffering. I
you're
can
a
live with that.
nightmare. Trying my best, swear I'm not just gaming. Hear you calling, I'll be on my way. I'm thinking Nanny, Nanny, ooh, you. I'm thinking Nanny, Nanny,
I'm gonna have to do something.
ooh, I'm paging Nanny, Nanny, ooh, you. I'm dreaming Nanny, Nanny, ooh, you. See you laughing so hard.
Let me go to Twitter. Um, if it loads, thank you. Why is it like? Okay. Yeah, and if you're watching the VOD, I apologize for all the issues that happened. I got roommates. I pay for the internet, by the way. They have a total of 6. Well, they got 3. They got devices that are pulling a lot of bandwidth for some reason. So, and it's affecting my stream, which I'm going to have to. And they're not paying for the internet, so I may just going to have to tell them they have to get their own internet because I'm not going to have my streams affected because they have so many devices that pulling way too much. Yeah, so I'm going to end the stream here. Because there's no point in me trying to do anything right at the moment because all it's going to do is fucking lag and everything. So I'm going to have to make it very clear. I'm going to have to just tell them they're going to have to get their own internet because this is affecting my streams and I'm flipping the bill. And I can't do that. It's just, no. It's just not going to happen. Anyway, please, I do apologize once again if you enjoy this stuff. Seeing an old man get very fucking frustrated. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you tomorrow for the Cinder stream.